Nope is a 2022 film directed by Jordan Peele. It is his third ever film. It is a horror film, and I went to go watch it on Sunday. I think that's the day after it came out. It wasn't as full, but it was still pretty full. And I went with my friend and her sister, and we were gonna watch Thor originally, but I can 100% say that watching Nope was definitely the right choice. I left Nope. I saw a lot of mixed reviews online, and going into it, I thought that it was going to be a film that had a great vision that wasn't executed correctly or so efficiently, but I could say that I, at least for me, I am one of the people that really enjoyed this film. I didn't really feel mixed on it. I did get a little bit confused, but I mean, after we talked about it after the movie ended, I was definitely less confused. It's not a confusing movie. There was just like small little like nitpicks, I guess, that threw me off. But I will say that Nope left me pleasantly surprised with its story and its character building. OJ and his sister and the tech guy and the documentary guy all were just amazingly well written characters. Some of them didn't get as much attention as obviously the main three, but I would definitely say that they were interesting to watch on camera. And whenever they were on camera, you definitely felt like, okay, this is, you think the movie's gonna go this way because this person enters the thing, but then it just does a quick turn and it changes the whole movie. Like a character's actions really change the whole film, like going forward. I think that the setting where they chose was a great choice. I think the shots of the alien chasing OJ through the ranch were beautiful. The special effects were on point. And it was, I wouldn't say, if you're going in here looking for a thriller horror film that will leave you like, a bunch of jump scares, don't don't really expect that. There's not a lot of jump scares in this film. I would say there are some, but it's a lot more suspenseful, and it makes you feel uneasy. It gives you that feeling of like you just feel like you kind of like sink into your chair and you're just waiting for something to happen, which I think is some of the best type of horror. But the way Jordan Peele did it, it definitely, like, I liked the way he executed this. It was very interesting to watch, and there is a couple of standout like scary moments. Definitely look out for the monkey scene. The monkey scene is probably the scariest scene in the whole movie. And then I think the second, I wouldn't say it's scary, but it's definitely disturbing, is when a certain group of characters all die at the same time. You'll understand what I mean when you see the movie when I say that, but it's just the screams and then the sudden stop, and then also when it was like, oh, I can't really talk about that. I'll get into spoilers soon, but overall I do recommend this film. I somehow got managed to get in even though I'm 17 and my friend is 16 and her sister is 15. I don't know. They just didn't check us, which I'm not going to say the name of the theater, but shout out to them. I don't really think they cared. I mean, Nope. Because Nope isn't really that violent. There are a couple jump scares. There are a couple like bloody scenes, but it's not that disturbing of a film. It's not like a Halloween or like a Friday the 13th. It's just a suspense thriller. And but I think now I really have to get into spoilers. So you've been warned. Here is your spoiler warning. Okay, so if you're still here, you don't care about spoilers. Okay, the big twist of the film is that the alien is the spaceship. The spaceship isn't like being piloted by anything. It is the alien. And I thought a lot of people were saying that it would make or break the film, and I think it's a little bit of an exaggeration. I think it's still, obviously you're not gonna get any aliens running around on the floor. You do get a little bit of a scare, but those, it's played off as a joke. But you're not gonna see any aliens running around on the floor, chasing people, eating people. It's all the alien in the sky flying around. And to me, I think that's way scarier than just a like an alien on the floor, because we've seen that before. We have the xenomorphs, we have Predator. Predator's not really an alien, but you know what I mean. We have like the aliens from the film that John Krasinski directed. I don't know what it's called, but that one, we have those aliens, but you're not gonna see any of that. It's just a spaceship. But the fact that it's in the sky is scarier, because obviously, I guess the the assumption is that, oh, it's in the sky, it's less scary, it's easier to avoid. But no, this thing, like, they get it mad in one of the scenes and it chases them down. Like, it wants to eat them. It's mad. It has its own feelings. And I think that the way that they executed that, and like it chasing people around and it eating people, it was definitely it's like probably some of the best moments in the film. Anything with the alien is good. Anything with the alien. I do agree that the beginning was a little bit slow. Me and my friend and her sister talked about it, and she definitely, I don't think it was rushed. She said it was rushed, but it it was a lot of build up, which I appreciate, because the payoff at the end was, it was worth it. I think that the movie paid it off well, but I do think that it did take up a little bit too much time, because, okay, these are major spoilers. When the documentary guy comes in and he says he wants to get the best shot, he runs off and he gets eaten and dies, and then the camera's gone. I thought that they were going to like call it for that day and then come back another day and try again. But no, it was just like that was the climax of the film. It didn't, to me, it felt like the climax. It felt like, oh my god, we're building up to a climax. But I really did think we were going to get at least some more screen time, some more like suspense building. The suspense we got at the final, I guess like the final battle, was good. I enjoyed it. But I definitely got left feeling like, oh, wait, that's it. Like when the movie ended, I was like, wait, what? I okay, when when the monster when the monster died, or the alien died, I was definitely like, wait, whoa, that's it. We're not gonna like try again. And I think I we got a couple laughs. Kiki Palmer's character was amazing. She definitely stole the show. OJ stole the show. He was great. The tech guy stole the show. They were all good. They all mixed really well, and they were actually something I saw that was pointed out. It was one of the most recent films to have a fully diverse cast of characters in its like as the main leads. It had a two African Americans, a mixed Filipino. I'm not sure what else he's mixed with, but no, Puerto Rican, and we had obviously somebody of, oh, I don't know where he's from. I don't want to assume, but we had a very diverse cast. We didn't have like a white lead, and I thought that was pretty cool seeing representation. That was, that's always nice to see. But the monster at the end of the film, it was like it turned, it morphed, I guess, and that was a really cool sequence. The way it like flashed at OJ, I think it was really really interesting. It was definitely, it wasn't like your stereotypical like, oh, UFO monster. It was like, it like, by the end, it definitely like stood out. It changed, it evolved, I guess. And I thought that the whole the whole premise of the film, which is, I guess, the analogies that Jordan Peele wanted to do was chasing fame in Hollywood, because the guy who owned Jupiter's Claim, he when he was young, the TV show writers wanted to get famous by having a, I guess, a apex predator as one of their leads. They try to, control a predator, and you can't do that. So the monkey lashed out, and I think it killed one guy, and it deformed the lady that we saw at Jupiter's Claim when they got eaten by the alien. Um, they were chasing fame, and then the guy who owned Jupiter's Claim, he was chasing fame because he wanted to control this apex predator, the UFO Jean Jacket. He wanted to control it for monetary gain, so he was chasing fame too, and by chasing fame, he also died to the hands of the alien. And then the documentary man, he was chasing fame, and he wanted the best shot possible to be the most famous. He even told the tech guy, he said they don't deserve fame and riches, and then he ran off, and then he got eaten because he was chasing fame. And then I think, who pointed it out? I'm not sure who pointed it out, but OJ was one of the only people who didn't care about fame, and which is why he understood the alien so much, and he learned how it worked and respected it. He respected it because it's a predator. It's not like something you just, something you just control. He knew it was a predator, and he knew that it was hunting. So that's why I think he survived most of his encounters. But by the end of the film, I think we're not sure. We see OJ, but I'm not sure if he's dead. It's definitely very ambiguous how they left it. But I really do hope he's alive. He was probably my favorite character in the film. But it's like a 50-50, and I don't think Jordan Peele's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, we just survived." He's not gonna confirm it. I doubt he will. And if he does, that's cool. But yeah, I think everything in the film, it's definitely an enjoyable horror movie. The monkey scene is probably the scariest. It's just so tense because of the lack of music, which the ambiance just makes it feel uncomfortable and makes it feel. And then you just hear it's not so much the silence, it's that the silence is interrupted by sounds of somebody getting beaten to death. You don't hear screaming or nothing. You just hear the monkey just doom 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 hitting him, and that was that made me a little bit uncomfortable. My friend was definitely covering her eyes a bit throughout the whole film. And there's one jump scare that definitely is gonna get you. I'm not gonna warn you because I wanted to get you too. And it's it was so unnecessary. Actually, no, it wasn't unnecessary because it served to the story, which is so crazy to me. And that's such a smart way to integrate a scare, but it also be integral to the story. But that jump scare, it just it popped through the car. It scared me. It caught me off guard. I wasn't expecting it. I jumped. But overall, if you're looking for an interesting film to go see, it's definitely a film you have to pay attention to. That's all I'm gonna say. This isn't a fun movie. It is a fun movie. The visuals are amazing. The sets are amazing. But it's not like a just put in the background. You have to pay just a little bit of attention in order to enjoy it to its full capacity. That's all I'm gonna say. But I definitely recommend it. Go with your girlfriend, your parents, your friends. It's a good film. I think most people are gonna enjoy it. Don't read too heavy into the Gordy plot line. A lot of people are getting turned off by that. Just take it at face value. And keep in mind, fame is one of the main themes of Nope. So keep that in mind when you go watch the whole film. And I think, yeah, this film, I think it's my favorite film I've seen so far. I watched Thor. I'm not going to be reviewing that because Thor was a really boring movie and I don't have the energy to review that. But I definitely recommend this film. It's a must watch. You have to go see this film. I recommend it. 10 out of 10. Thank you so much for watching. Go watch Nope. and subscribe. I'd also like to give a quick thanks because one of my videos like blew up a little bit. I gained 3 subscribers. Oh, 3 subscribers, so crazy. But to me, it's a big deal. It was the CB's review. I'd like to thank everybody who watched that. Thank you so much for like, I guess just giving it a click. It means a lot. It means the world to me. You know, everybody wants to be a YouTuber, but um, you'll see. If I continue down this route and I get to do what I want to do, not like in a arrogant type of way, but if I get to like achieve what I would like to achieve, I promise you that it's gonna be game changing. I swear. But thank you so much for everybody who watched it. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe, and have a great day.